Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I last uploaded a video. It's been almost 3 months since the last time I featured anything on this channel. But here we are again with a new series, a brand new world, and a brand new character. Today will be the start of my journey through the Challenger world. A world where we'll be able to gain a bunch of points by completing a bunch of missions and by reaching level milestones. And along the way, we'll be getting a lot of really good rewards for our progression for this new character of ours. At various points in the server as well, we'll be able to transfer the character over onto our usual server. This means for any of you guys watching, if you guys are a new or returning player, I do highly recommend you starting out in the Challenger world as well. For this series, I'll be progressing in the Challenger world as the new class, Ren. I do apologize as well if I say Len. It was the name of the class when it was released in Korea, so I might slip up and say Len instead of Ren. I don't actually know that much about this class other than the very general gameplay of it, so we're kind of learning about this class together as well. Just a few things before I get started on this series. I do want to kind of share with you guys my general plans regarding the Challenger world. First of all, I do plan on playing the Challenger world basically completely solo. I won't be doing any of the bosses in a party. But I will still allow myself to do a bunch of group content such as Commercy, Monster Park Extreme, and stuff like that. Secondly, I plan on focusing mostly on the Challenger server, meaning I'm not going to really show anything else on Hyperion, except for perhaps on streams. As a result though, I do have a general goal of trying to get to solo Black Mage and possibly progress a bit further into the game as well. Last of all, my goal is just to have fun and enjoy the journey, and not to take it too seriously. You'll probably find that a lot of the things I do in this series might not exactly be the most efficient, but I'm just gonna be mostly doing things that I find enjoyable, and yeah, hopefully you guys also have fun with the series. Well, yeah, let's get started. Alongside the fact that we have a brand new class, Ren, here with us, it is also the start of a brand new, really strong event known as the Hyper Burning Max. In this particular Hyper Burning, we'll be able to get 4 extra levels every time we level up. And on top of that too, once we hit level 260, from 260 to 270 we'll be able to level up an extra time each level up. Basically we'll be able to power level this character pretty much to level 270, so we'll be able to get this character up and going pretty quickly from the beginning. I'll be setting my Ren as the Hyperburn Max here, and yeah, I'm actually so excited for this series. I've been waiting for the Challenger world for ages because I didn't really play in the original Challenger world, so I don't really know what to expect. Progression wise is going to be a little bit different from playing in the standard server, so I'm looking forward to figuring out how to go around in this Challenger world. A nice thing as well, they added this quality of life upgrade. You'll be able to basically skip straight to level 30 and not have to do any of the intro stuff as well. And yeah, here we are in Challenger world. So the first thing that I'm going to do is try to get this character to level 200. And the way that you will be able to do this is, for any of the hyperburning characters, we'll be able to do something called the Tera Blink. This Tera Blink kind of teaches you how to play the game a little bit. And yeah, we'll be able to go straight to level 200. And wow, it's just the start of the server and we have so many Rens running around already. It basically power levels you to level 200. It should take us only about 10 minutes or so to get through all of this. So I'm just going to speed run through this for you guys, and we'll see you guys at the end of the Tera Blink when we're level 200. And there we go, about 10 minutes to get through all of the Tera Blink. Pretty straightforward, thankfully, and they do allow us to skip a good chunk of it now. And yeah, let's get out of here, get our 5th job now that we're level 200, and let's get started on making some progress on this character. A nice thing though that we got from the Tera Blink is the fact that it did give us a nice pet that we can use. This is quite convenient because it does have auto buff. It saves us a little bit of effort. Before I go off and do my 5th job advancement, I think I should probably get a little bit of gear on. I'm just looking at the rest of these guys and they're all wearing Chaos Root Abyss armor, and I kind of forgot that for the burning character you do get some free items as well. So I'm just going to claim some of the starter items here just to unlock a little bit of equipment. So at level 10 basically we get a bunch of gifts. And I'm just going to open up the CRA gear. We're probably not going to stick with this for too long because we do have access to something called the item burning, which is going to be a very key part in our progression. I'll talk about this in a little bit. Let's just get our 5th job out of the way and yeah, just making sure that I do have some kind of equipment going into 5th job advancement so I don't randomly die along the way. So yeah, I'll see you guys in just a second. And there we go, just a short prequest to be able to unlock our 5th job. Nice and simple. And I'm not going to go into too much detail regarding the 5th job skills for Ren or anything, or a guide on how to use the V matrix. I will have on the screen at least the trios that we'll have to aim for our boost nodes. These are the main 6 skills that we're going to need to boost throughout the time we spend here on our Ren. And let's get started into the Arcane River. One of the nice things I think they added into the Arcane River prequest is that a lot of it you can actually skip. I think we only really need to do the beginning of the Arcane River where we have to kill the one happy Erda. As for all the areas in between, we don't have to do the prequest anymore, which is kind of nice. I think in the previous Challenger world we actually had to do all the individual area prequests, and I don't think we have to do that anymore. Just be a little bit careful when you're going into the happy Erda map. These things are pretty strong, and we don't have any arcane power, so it might take a little bit to get rid of them. And yeah, definitely try not to get hit by anything if you can help it. And there we go, we have our fake arcane symbol. Now I need to start actually doing a lot of these event stuff, or at least accept them. We have so many new events, and yeah, let's just kind of go through it. We've already had a look at the hyper burning max. We'll get rewards for every couple of levels here. You can see from level 200 to 260 we'll be able to get a bunch of rewards. I think the most important ones along the way are going to be our symbols and our node stones. So I'm actually going to claim the node stones now. I don't think I can actually claim this symbol just yet because I haven't started the quest technically. But with these node stones, we'll be able to get a decent boost in our damage. These node stones are literally free damage, and we can improve our hexa matrix with these. And there are some pretty important skills that we can get here. I already saw one of them. One of them is just Holy Symbol. This is definitely a node that you want to try to find early on. Ironically, I can't find it right here. There we go. Holy Symbol. Holy Symbol will allow us to basically gain extra EXP and extra drop rate throughout our time here in Challenger World. Very important skill for us. I'm not going to spend too much time on the nodes just yet, but these will be very important for our character's progression throughout the series. Next up, we have our item burning. This item burning is a very important part for our damage here. Basically, it's a armor set that we'll be able to upgrade as we complete some quests. I'm going to be claiming this on my Ren, of course. And it comes with basically an entire armor set that we'll be able to use. It comes with a total of, I believe, 8 items. And these items will get stronger as we complete various missions for the item burn. So here you can see the item burn menu. As we hit various levels and then clear various bosses, we'll be able to upgrade and gain some bonuses on our gear. The gear starts off actually still pretty strong. It gives a lot of free stat. You can see it's already 15 stars, it has 12% stat, and the set bonus is just so insane, just by itself. This is going to be one of the main reasons why we can clear a lot of content early, and also not really have to worry about just armors and upgrading armors, so it saves us a lot of money as well. The next event that I'm going to need to start is going to be the Twilight Eve. This is actually the main event outside of all the hyper burning and Challenger Worlds things. This is the standard event that everybody will be able to access. There's a lot of free rewards in this as well, so I'm going to go start this now, because I believe some of the rewards require us to kill mobs. So if I start this early, then at least it will start counting earlier. Okay, took a little bit of time to get through the cutscene itself, but we at least have this started. So we actually get a decent amount of participation stuff throughout the event, just by mobbing, as you guys can see here. We want to try to get more of these Sands of Times, and then as we get more, we'll get a bunch of rewards here. There's a lot of really good stuff. We got some growth potions here, we got a fairy heart, some XP vouchers, and so on and so forth. We also get a bunch of really nice extra buffs, I guess, throughout the duration of the event. So right now we only get 10% Monster Park clear EXP, which is already pretty good. And yeah, as we do some more stuff throughout the event, we'll be able to get a bunch of new things here. So I'm just going to make sure I claim all of the start rewards, making sure that I do my daily check-in here. And yeah, nothing really too much to do regarding this particular event. Just wanted to make sure I could start it up and making sure that I've accepted everything. Speaking of accepting everything, this is a pretty important one, the event buffs. We have some pretty strong event buffs here. We have Monster Park Clear EXP, which is probably what I'm going to be spending a lot of my points into early. We're actually technically on day 0. I wasn't expecting the game to be up right before reset. I have about an hour before reset here. I might just put some points here into my Monster Park so then I can go ahead and do some runs before the server reset happens. We also have this trace shop. You get points for clearing bosses, but I don't think we'll be able to access this just yet. I think these are the two main things I wanted to get started. Again, there are still so many things, so many events that we haven't even clicked through. I haven't even looked at the Ren specific things. We get an android apparently. We get a bunch of rewards here. Again, I haven't looked into anything. There is a lot of things going on right now, so I'm just going to keep it simple for myself. I'm going to start off by finally getting the real Arcane symbol. Right now we just have the fake one. I just need to get into Vanishing Journey, and I believe we'll be able to skip the storyline, which is really nice. Because I already did the storyline in my main server, I should be able to just skip it here. And there we go, we get the real symbol here. And of course, alongside that, for our Hyper Burning Max, we'll be able to get the actual level 10 symbol. Definitely recommend getting this immediately because Arcane Force is very important. And going straight to level 10, honestly, is such a huge jump. Now we'll be able to pretty much train anywhere in the Arcane River as soon as we get into the new areas, because I believe each time we reach the new area, we'll get another level 10 symbol. So Arcane Force should never be a problem for us. The next thing that I need to try to do is just try to get as many levels in as possible. And also on top of that, I do feel like I need some kind of meso income. One of the main issues in the early game is always just going to be money. And one of the things that I want to spend my money on is actually just simply Monster Park. Monster Park is going to be a very key part of our leveling up process here. And like I said, I didn't expect the game to be up so early. I want to see if I can get enough money to buy out enough of these tickets, or perhaps I can buy them with reward points or something like that. I do want to do this as late as possible though, because in the later areas we'll be able to get a lot more EXP, but I don't think I should be too picky at the moment. So one of the main ways for us to get EXP is just simply by doing something called the Strawberry Farm. The Strawberry Farm tickets can be purchasable in the event shop for 200 points, I believe. And to be able to get these points, we actually need to do this event. I'm not going to try to rush this too much. I'm going to just slowly get my way through this event. I don't plan on trying to be number 1 Ren or anything like that. So let's just go ahead and have a look at what are the other things we have available for us right now. One of the things that we have is actually this Winter Countdown. This was something that we got from the previous event. I was trying to avoid using a lot of like the stuff that we got from previous events, but this seemed like it was made for Challenger World, or the intention was for people to use this in Challenger World. It gives us quite a lot of free resources, and I want to see if I can make the most out of all of these. Now, the first thing that comes to mind is this Strawberry Farm ticket that's just sitting here. For those who haven't seen the Strawberry Farm before, you basically go into a small map where there will be a bunch of strawberries that you can kill, and they give you quite a lot of EXP. This tends to be one of the best ways to get EXP in the very early stages, and the effectiveness of the Strawberry Farm does go down as you level up, but it is a very nice boost in EXP. This will probably take me a few minutes to get through, so I'll see how much EXP I get from level 200. Another thing to add as well, if you guys are able to go into the Strawberry Farms, make sure you fill up these stones. Even if you're not in the Strawberry Farms, you want to start filling these up because they just give you free EXP. Unfortunately, you can't open the new ones inside this exact map, so I think I might try to leave and just come back into the room afterwards. So then we can try to fill these up because they do give a decent amount of EXP. You can come back into the Strawberry Farm whenever you feel like it by talking to the NPCs here. So let's have a quick look to see how much EXP we get. Yeah, a pretty significant amount. I think with just these stones plus the Strawberry Farm, I might be able to level up maybe 2 times instead of the one that I expected. Again, it does scale kind of poorly, I'd say. The first couple of tickets give you pretty good value, and after maybe level 220, it does slow down quite a lot. Leveled up already to level 205, and I'm gonna go claim the last potion here and start the final stone. So looking like I'm on pace to get to level perhaps 215 by the end of the reset. And after the first ticket, we managed to get to level 210, and a decent more EXP here, reasonably close to 215. Now that we hit 210, of course, I'm going to go ahead and unlock the next area here, which will be Choo-Choo. You can also skip the Choo-Choo pre-quest as well, which is really nice, of course. And on top of that, for 205, we also can skip Reverse City. I'm going to skip Reverse City because I believe if you finish this quest line, if you do the daily in Vanishing Journey, you'll get twice as many symbols. So very important to do that as soon as possible. And similarly for level 215, we'll have to do the same thing for the next area. I'm going to take a little bit of time here just to have a look at some of the Ren specific events that we have. There are at least a few of them. So the first one, we get a nice android for the Ren. This is mostly relevant for when we get the Fairy Heart, which we don't have access to at the moment. But for the Fairy Heart to work, you do need a compatible android, and this Sayoroid should be more than enough for us to use. So make sure you hold on to this, don't throw this out. Next up, we have this Tracks of the Wanderer event here. And for some reason, it's not letting us use it. It says here that we haven't created a Ren character, so maybe we'll have to come back to this. Maybe it's not currently working. That's alright. And the other event we have is the Ren Level Up event. Let's have a quick look here. This is all the stuff that we can get for Ren specifically. So a lot of these rewards, I believe, can be done on any class, but I am just going through the Ren specific things because it is the new class at the moment. So to start off, let's have a look at this travelogue. This is Ren specific, of course. It looks like we get a bunch of rewards for just killing mobs throughout the week, which is really nice. And yeah, it looks like we have a few things that we can start here. So let's have a look at the initial mission rewards. We get a Vac Pet for 30 days. I'm not going to open this box just yet because we don't really plan on farming anytime soon, so we won't open that. We get a Pennant of the Spirit, which gives us 30% EXP, which is fantastic. And we get a bunch of max slot coupons, so that will be just very nice for us as well. And also, I just realized they gave us this invisible equipment box, which is kind of nice. That way, when we get our accessories and stuff like that, we won't be able to see them. So that's a nice little bonus here. With the max slot coupons, we'll be able to make use of our entire inventory, which is a really nice quality of life, to be quite honest. Before I do anything else, I'm going to make sure I equip the Pen of the Spirit, so at least I'll get that extra 30% throughout the time that I have it. So for the Ren, we want to try to do as many missions as we can. You can see here at the bottom left, it tells you what the mission is, and then it tells you what the rewards are. This is a very nice reward here, 500 Arcane symbols. I'm not going to use this just yet. It does have a very long expiration, so I don't have to worry about rushing anything here. I'm going to use this to make sure that all of my Ren symbols are going to be at like a similar spot towards the end. Once I get all 6 of these symbols, then I might figure out a way to distribute these nicely. I'm just moving here to Choo-Choo for a little bit of change of scenery. I'm just wanted to do one more thing regarding the event, just to wrap up this part of the video. There are so many things that I want to do, but I know that this video is going to get a little bit long if I don't wrap it up here. So there's one more thing to showcase, and that's just this Challenger Heroic World event. This is the whole reason why we're here in the Challenger World, and I didn't even introduce it to start. Here we have this UI here, and you can see we are trying to get as many points as we can to get all these rewards down here at the bottom. The rewards are pretty strong. There are a lot of really cool rewards along the way, and the way that we get points is by hunting. You can see here we can get points for just mobbing. We get points for reaching certain level goals, which is probably the easiest way to get points. And whenever we clear bosses as well, we'll be able to get a bunch of points. As these add up, we'll also get access to the Challenger shop, and inside the shop we have a bunch of really good stuff as well. They have really good rewards here, and yeah, basically as we play the game, we really just want to get points in Challenger World. We also get this little Challenger World creation gift. I don't think we'll actually need this because this armor box is really cool and all, but we are using the item burning gear, which is significantly better. So yeah, I think for now though, that will be it for this video. There are so many more things that I really want to do right now, but I'm going to end it here for this part. Hopefully you guys enjoyed part 1 of my Challenger World Ren series. As soon as I finish this video, I'm going to start immediately on part 2, so yeah, let's just leave it here. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more from me, please do consider subscribing to the channel. And if you like what you see here now, please do give the videos a like. it does help me out a lot. That'll be it for now, and I'll see you guys again in like 5 minutes. Take care.